Hey friends, so I wanted to hop on real quick and I wanted to talk about goal setting. So if you watched my live video from my workout earlier today, I started talking about it. It's like, this would make a great topic to talk about. So here I am, no makeup in all of my glory, doing a live video for you guys. So I am really big on goal setting. Sorry. Any of the coaches on my team will tell you that. I believe in making goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, especially when you're heading into a new year. So all this week I've been doing calls with my coaches and I've literally been asking them what are your goals for 2017? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What is your word of the year? And the reasoning is because I feel everybody should be setting goals. Now, when I say setting goals, I mean you're setting a goal and you're making a game plan for that goal. It's one thing to set a goal and say, I'm going to pay off $20,000 in student loans this year, which is an amazing goal. But it's another thing to set a goal and to make an action plan. And I'm really sorry. My dog is busy rubbing himself on my hoodie. One second. Very professional over here. What are you doing? I want to talk to you guys 3 tips about goal setting. And if you're on, say hi, be a part of the conversation, guys. It's never fun when you're talking to yourself. So first things first is you just need to really sit down and you need to map out where do you want 2017 to go? What do you want to accomplish in 2017? What did you set out to accomplish in 2016 that you necessarily didn't accomplish? And literally get a piece of paper, do it in a notebook, and just start scribbling and writing. Don't worry about if it's cluttered, or if it's not messy, if it's not clean. I'm going to get to that, ladies. I'm going to get to that. So don't worry about if it's cluttered or messy or it's just not neat, because for me, that's hard. I'm a neat person. I was the person in school that if my notes got messy, I would rewrite them. So it's hard for me to brain dump sometimes. But I want you to do this because once you brain dump your goals, I want you to look at that piece of paper and I want you to look and see what stands out to you. What on that piece of paper stands out? What catches your attention? What ignites your fire within you? And once you have made those goals, you've looked at your brain dump, you're like, okay, these are my goals. This is what I'm going to accomplish. The next step is an action plan, because we tend not to stick to our goals because we do not make an action plan. And guys, you can't just set a goal and not have a plan to make it happen, because that's just a wish. In my opinion, that is literally just a wish. And you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to do the work to hit this goal. I'm not going to do the work to accomplish this fitness goal. I'm not going to do the work to accomplish this financial goal. So you have to set out a plan, a realistic plan. So what do I mean that? And I'm always going to give fitness examples because that's easier to kind of talk about. So for example, maybe you said, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds this year. Okay, that is awesome. We're going to lose 20 pounds this year. But you need to make an action plan. And an action plan isn't saying, I'm going to lose 10 pounds by March and then the other 10 by November, because that's maybe not the most realistic plan. So within that goal, set little goals. So you have these big terms, you have these long-term big goals. But what happens is we tend to lose sight on those long-term goals because it seems so far away. It seems like it's unable to reach. So we just kind of let go of it and we're like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to forget about that goal. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But when you set a long-term goal with the short-term goals in place, it makes it so much more attainable to reach. So you set a long-term goal. You say you're going to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. So your short-term goals are, okay, I'm going to lose 5 pounds between January and March. You do it. I'm going to lose another 5 pounds now through April and June. Done. I'm going to lose another 5 pounds between this month and this month. And what happens is you celebrate those victories, you celebrate those milestones because you're reaching that small goal, which is leading to that bigger goal. So that's why it's vital to make an action plan, a plan of attack. How are you going to achieve that goal? What actions are you going to take? What are you going to change that you did not hit that goal this year, but you're doing it again? So how are you going to make that goal happen? And that is the biggest thing, guys. If you're setting a new goal, or not even a new goal, if you're setting a goal that you put out to do in 2016 and it didn't happen, and you're trying to reach that goal in 2017, how are you going to make it happen? What went wrong in 2016 that you didn't reach that goal? What went wrong? What actions did you not take? What were the wrong actions that you took? What are the actions you should have taken? I am really big into goal setting because I know goals can happen. They can. So this year I set out goals, like a wazoo of goals. And I did a blog post about it, and you can go check out the goals that I had set out. And looking back, I didn't reach all those goals. So I sat down and I said, why didn't I reach those goals? What held me back from making it happen? And most of it was fear. Fear from being afraid of failing. Fear that I was going to fall short on that goal. Fear that other people would judge me if I pushed for that goal. A lot of it was fear. But guess what? I didn't reach those goals because I was afraid. So in hindsight, that fear held me back. Like it always does to all of us. So this year, going in 2017, I don't care what other people think. I don't care if I fail. I don't care if I miss a goal. Because the difference between failing and missing a goal while you're trying to reach for that goal is you gave it everything you got. You gave it what you had, and if you fell short, at least you know you tried. The goals that I missed this year, I didn't necessarily try. And I have to live with that. I have to know that I did not try to reach those goals. 2017, I'm going to give it everything I got. So, sit down. Map out your goals. If you have a spouse, a significant other, somebody that's so important in your life, sit down and do it with them, okay? Sit down and map out your goals together. Because that's the thing. If you guys are in a marriage, if you're in a serious relationship, a committed relationship, whether it's marriage or not marriage, your goals are your spouse's goals because you need their support. You need their commitment that they're going to help you and push you and help you achieve those goals. Sorry, people keep messaging me and it gets me sidetracked. So sit down, brain dump it, map out those goals, and then make an action plan. Do not just set goals to set them. Make an action plan and then go after it. So for my girls that said, well, I never stick to my goals. Well, why don't you stick to your goals? Are you afraid? Are you making excuses? Do you get just lazy and trying to reach them? Like, what is keeping you from sticking to going after those goals? And again, you're going to have to dig deep and you're really going to have to look inside. But if it's something that you want to happen, if it's something that you really want, a goal that you're just like, this is my year, this is the year I'm doing it, then you just got to go for it. You got to make an action plan and you just got to freaking go for it. So I'm going to give you one more example and then I'm hop off. One of my goals this year was to become a runner. I don't like running, guys. I don't. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to become a runner. So I purposely did my live video by this right here. So this holds all of my medals, all of my running medals, all of my running bibs. Before this year, I maybe had 9 medals on this. Is anybody there? You guys are very quiet today. On here. Now I have, I can't even count. I have over 20 medals on here now. You know why? Because I gave it everything I got. I wasn't afraid. I didn't let fear stop me. Was I terrified to run my 15K? Hell yes. Was I terrified to run a race in the middle of November in Ohio when it's 20 degrees outside? I was. But I didn't let that fear stop me. I faced that fear right in the eyes and I made it happen. And I became a freaking runner in the year of 2016. And I'm taking that goal all the way into 2017. I'm already registered for 5 races. I'm already registered for a half marathon, my first one ever, because I didn't let fear stop me. And the fear that I did not let stop me, I should have gone into that same mindset for my other goals. You can reach your goals, guys. And if anybody tells you your goals are unachievable, walk away from them. You don't need them. You don't need that negativity. You don't need that person influencing your life in that way, shape, or form. Every goal is achievable with an action plan and just making it happen. All right, guys, that's all I got. If this resonated with you, if there was something in this video that inspired you, do me a favor, share it. Tag a loved one, tag a friend. That's the amazing thing about these live videos is that you can share these and you can help reach other people and maybe it'll inspire somebody else. Let me know your takeaways. If you jumped on late, go to the very beginning and rewatch it and hear everything I said and let me know what your takeaways were. Share it, love it, like it. And also make sure you got your notifications on so you don't miss me. All right, guys, I am out of here. You have an amazing night. Go map out your goals for 2017. Bye, guys.